Peace, Israel. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. On this segment, I'd like to discuss and speak to those who are new to the channel. Some of you have already been at the channel for quite some time, but some are new. So I'll title this, I'm new to the channel, where do I start? Once again, I'm new to the channel, where do I start? All right, my first recommendation, if you're new to this channel and you would like to know where to start, my first suggestion is Genesis chapter 1. Okay, begin at Genesis. The goal would be to read every day. Don't skip any names, don't skip any pages. You may be able to get a chapter a day, several chapters in per day, okay? But physically read it from a book. The old Kindle and the iPhone and all of that. Get a physical book. Many people would like to study this word and they don't have a book. So make sure that you go purchase a book. That way you have a Bible, King James Authorized Version. Get it. Have your book. That way you can actually mark through it. You can highlight, etc., and know exactly where to go to find information that you seek. Okay, so physically go and get you a book if you do not have one. Also get you a good Strong's Concordance. Also, they'll run you about 20 bucks on Amazon. Pretty big book. So make sure you get one of those, and it will help. So start at Genesis chapter 1 and read to Malachi. Once you get to Malachi, you do it all over again. But the goal is to read several chapters per day, or even if you have to, read one chapter per day. But read every single day. Skip no names and skip no pages. Do not bounce around. As it pertains to this channel, the first lesson that I would advise you to look at sets the tone for what this book is about, set the tone for what the Most High is about. And the first lesson that I would suggest that you look at would be the man from Judah, which also is titled Failure to Follow Instruction Will Lead to Your Own Destruction. Failure to follow instruction will lead to your own destruction. That would be the first suggestion of the videos for you to look at. That way you understand clearly that when the Most High give us a commandment, no one, absolutely no one, comes after him and changes that. And if you listen to anyone and disregard the information and the instruction that you were given at the first by the Most High, it will get you killed. So you understand that. So that video sets the tone for that. When the Most High says he's one, you don't allow anyone to come behind that and say and tell you he is three. You are to regard the information that you were given at the first, those commandments. You're not to go against what you were originally given. It doesn't matter who says it. So you're to keep that in mind. The second lesson would be a closer look at the word New and Testament. Why would I have that to be the second one? Because a closer look at the word New and Testament, I explain to you in common sense words that the New Testament, the name itself tells you it's a lie. So if I'm going to tell you this, that the name is a lie, obviously I have to be able to go into this book and prove that it's a lie. And that's exactly what is done. And it is done through the Most High and his prophets and the knowledge that he has allowed me to be able to see, the information that he's given me. So the third video would be the lineage of JC. Part 1, 2, and 3. Part 1 and 2 is about 28 minutes altogether. It will clearly let you know that chapter 1 of Matthew, first page, lie right out the gate. Okay, so if it begins with a lie, it has absolutely nothing to do with the Most High. It is not a misprint. It is not a slip up. It's a bold-faced lie. And it is exposed by the Most High and his prophets. He has exposed that idol to be exactly what it is, an idol and a lie. The fourth video that I would suggest would be Yah is one. Yah is one. That way we understand clearly that we were given at the first that the Most High is one. At no time were we ever instructed by the Most High or any of his prophets that he was three entities. You can't find that nowhere. So what we're not to do is go against the counsel that we were given at the first. I want you all to remember that term, at the first, because at the end of all of this, we will return to the way things were, you guessed it, at the first. All right, now, the fifth lesson, I'll give you my top five that I feel kind of syncs everything together or synchronizes everything, would be Jacob, who is he? Israel, who is he? The son of Yah, who is he? This makes it plain exactly who Jacob is, okay, who the son of God is, okay? And once you understand exactly who Israel is as a nation, who Israel is as the Most High's firstborn, his son, then things starts to come into, it starts to come into shape for you and you gain a better understanding. So those are my top 5 videos. If you're new to the channel, number 1, fear the false instruction will lead to your own destruction. Video 2, a closer look at the word New and Testament. Video number 3, the lineage of JC 1, 2, and 3 for clarity. If it starts with a lie, it has absolutely nothing to do with the Most High, and so therefore that is exposed. That idol is exposed in those 3 videos. The 4th video, once again, Yah is one, never has been 2 or 3. Okay, and the 5th video would be Jacob, who is he? Israel, who is he? The son of Yah, who is he? Now, the reason why I'm making this list is because a friend of mine went to the site and he actually looked at some videos. He said, man, that's some pretty good stuff. It's good stuff. You need to study it. So he wanted to know exactly in what order should he look at them. And I just told him to pick one. But I feel as though for those of you who are new, this is a good guiding light, so to speak, at the moment, to where you can kind of get a feel for exactly what the channel is about and for you to gain a better understanding of this book of the Most High and of his prophets. All right, so for those of you who are new, remember, don't skip any pages, don't skip any names, read every day. That's for those of you who are new or old. Continue to read, continue to seek after the Most High with your whole heart and your whole soul, and take adherence to his law. Peace, Israel. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Peace.